Hello friends, welcome to another video. In today's video we are going to look into new DAX functions and how those are helpful to calculate the running total. Let's get to Power BI and take a look. Here in Power BI I have a color and the sales by color, and let's see if there is a requirement to calculate the running total of these by color. And previously what we need to do is we need to add an index column to calculate the color, to calculate the running total for the text columns. For date and numbers it was easier, but for the text columns we could not do it without adding a separate column in the model. But now with these new functions we can easily do that. Let's create a measure and see how we can achieve that. I'm going to create a measure called running total color, and what we need to do is to calculate the running total we need to use the window function. Why window function? Because window function in the new DAX functions has the ability to give the starting point, from, and the to. So basically we need a range to calculate the running total. And think about the range as when we are the red color, our range would be blue to red, all the colors between black to red, all the colors and the sum of those colors. And when we are at the yellow, we want the sum of at the yellow and then all the starting from the black color. So basically we need the starting position, which is always the first color in our order by, in our sorting order, and then whatever the row we are at, we need the value of that will be our end range, and the black will be our first range. So first let's see how we can get the first value, the first value in the range. And I did another video on the DAX, on the window function. I will post the link of that video in the description of this video. Do check out that video. So what we're going to we'll do here is calculate sum sales, just the measure what we are using, and then what we need to use is the window function, and it has parameters from and to, and what we need is from is first, and we're going to get the absolute value, because absolute position, we want the first position in the sort order. The reason why if we don't give the absolute, it's going to take the relative as the default value, so we need to specify that we want the first position. So absolute, that's why I'm putting it. So I don't want to, my range is just the first position, so that's why the value 1 and 1 is being used. It means it is referring to the black in this particular case. So absolute, and then we're going to use the summarize all selected sales. Do check out the previous video why we are using all selected sales. It is to work with the blanks, and that's why we are doing it. And so color, and now the next one is order by, so that is our color, because that's how we want to our running total is by color. So if we put this measure in the visualization here, if we use this measure in the visualization here, and let's change it to decimal to 0, we get the same value for each color, and that is the first value, which is the black one, and that's what we wanted, because we want the starting point to the first value as the first color in our data set. So this is perfectly fine. Now the second thing which we need is that's the starting data. Now the from position is the starting first color, and the to position is the color at where we are at. So that will be our relative position. So what we need to do in that case is make it 0, and also the 0 is the current position, and then this would be relative, not absolute, and this will be relative. So now what we will have here is the same value, whatever the sum sales is, because we are now getting the same value because we use the same current row position. So now we know how to get the current row position and how to get the first row position. It's just a matter of making that range and then sum sales. So what we need to do is our first parameter from range will be 1 absolute, because we want is from the start from the first color and then at the current position we are at. So now this should give us the running total. Now this works perfectly fine. As you can see, now we have the running totals by simply giving the absolute position, the starting position, and the current position we are at, and it gives us the range and it creates the color for us. Now let's say if I add a category in my visual here, and should put it on above color. So actually, sorry, I'm using the wrong column, so it should be product category. So when we are looking at the category level, we are not getting the running total for the category, but we are because our current order by, and we are summarizing our sales data by color and only color, not the product category, and then we are ordering it by the product color. So if we go in any of the categories, let's say go into the mountain bikes, what we see here is there is a black color and then there is a silver color, and we get the sum of black and silver. So this is working perfectly fine. If we go into jerseys, and then we have a multi 88,000, but now what it is giving us, it's showing us all the colors within that category, even if it does not have the sales. And the reason is, again, this is showing up the blank value. I will post the link of a video, the first video of the Windows series, where how to handle the blank values. So what we need to do is, it's giving us all the colors for that particular category, even if it does not have the sales. So basically what we need to do is we need to little bit enhance our DAX function here. So instead of just getting the all selected sales, what we're going to do is product category as well, which is coming from our product category table. So now you will see the blanks will disappear because this internal table is only returning those categories and those colors of those categories which has any sales. If it doesn't have any sales, then those does not show up. Now we have the correct value, and for each category we are getting the running total by color. Although this has solved one problem, that we are getting the correct running total by colors under each category and not showing the blank values. But when we go up the level in the hierarchy, the running total color numbers are completely wrong. At category level, the total should be the same as the sum of sales. So why that is happening is because we are not using the partition by, and there is a lot more around why these numbers are looking funny. We will I will have another video which will talk about what these numbers, where it is coming from. But for now, to get the correct running total, what we need to do is we need to extend and our DAX function and then use the partition by function or parameter in our measure. So what that is going to look like, so what we're going to do is, so what we're saying here is we want the running total by color, ordering by color, but then we need to partition our data by category and then do the running total within that category for the colors. So what that is going to look like, so it's going to be partition by that is by category. So that is our product category. So now if we check out our output for this measure now, so let's collapse this. So what we have is, now we have a correct total at the category level, that is a $40,000 for this category or whatever those totals are. But within that category, we are getting the running total by color. So here you go, the black and silver. So that is 500,000 plus 500,000 is 1 million. And if we go to road bikes, so we have a multi colors in here, black, red, yellow, and the running total is correct, and also the total is correct at the category level. So means what we need to do is to avoid the blanks. So first we are avoiding the blank by adding the product category as part of the summarize to make sure we get only those colors and the categories, we get only those colors under each category which have some sales. And then we are order by, we are doing that how we want to calculate the running total, and then that in partition by we are telling it, okay, within each partition, or in this case in each category, because partition by is using product category, so under each category do the running total for the color. But it does not solve one of the problem if that is in a reporting requirement. Like for example, like in this case, we have the running total correct under each category by color, but our category is still does not showing us the running total. It's still just bike rack has a $40,000 sale, bike stands has a $40,000 sale. It's not the running total at the category level, but only at the product level within that category, or color level within that category. Next video, and that's what we will explore, how we get the running total by category and also by the color if that is a requirement. Until next video, have a great day. There is going to be a lot more videos on this new DAX functions. Do subscribe the channel. Thanks for watching. Bye for now. Thank you.